and I'm gonna skip the cutscene as well, because it's embarrassing, and it's gonna be replaced anyway with like a cinematic cutscene. So we just go for it. This is like the first scene that you get into, and you have to handle like lots of stuff. Like first of all, you have to get up, obviously, because you're laying down. This is the play right there. So we'll get up, and we're gonna have to move and navigate around like this situation. We have like the mission to like either heroically venture deeper into the Alliance den and save your comrades, or cowardly escape your duty against mankind and flee like a wimp. So we're gonna go for the first one, which is like the decent one, because you're a hero, right? You're not a wimp. So we're gonna go for it. And there's like various ways to get around like the level. Like you could tell, like first of all, I was using like a teleport, which is like the major navigation system to get around. The orange ones, you can use them for like getting around in any other orange port that you like see. And the reason because of that is that you can't really jump. I mean, like there's no jumping in the game. So there's like other like ways to get around. Like for instance, like moving platforms, like this one, which would take you like wherever you need. There's some serious lag spikes right now, and that's probably because I'm like running like multiple like programs in the background, including my copy of Fraps, which I'm using to record this shit. Anyways, we're gonna ignore like the shitty frame drop, and we're gonna kill this flamethrower because it's gonna be in our way. So we're gonna kick this like wagon and make it destroy this one, and that's how we do it, basically. You always got like the option to have like this like more detailed like viewport, or you can like zoom out like that and get a more tactical viewport, which is gonna be useful because you're gonna need both of them, especially when it comes to like navigating your way through the levels. For instance, this like portal down there is currently blocked by the crate, which is like in the middle of it, so we can't really use it until we like get rid of the crate in some way, which we're gonna do now. And we're gonna do it by either like pushing it or kicking it. So we're gonna destroy the crate, and now we can use it. This is the other way to move around, which is like a more steady hand port, which can only be used to move like between like levels, like that. It is kind of handy for short transportation between levels, and this one is for more like distance travel. In this case, you can choose between like 3 ports, which I'm gonna go for the like far right one, because that's the one that's not gonna get me killed. Spoiler alert or whatever. This one I could port there, but I would fall right through it because there's no ground unit to it. So we're gonna solve it by like letting go of it from like this group things, using that bottom, and go for that one instead. Push that one down, and we can't really use, if we were to go down here like without doing this kind of thing first, we would be kind of trapped. So I mean, like there's multiple ways on how to handle stuff. This is my favorite way because it means like that you're not gonna lose very much health, and you're gonna be able to get like the most bonus points out of the game. out of the level rather. The intention is that every enemy is gonna be it's gonna be a possibility to destroy like any enemy. Although you don't really have to do it. It does give you like bonus points. For instance, you can see like the score right now is 660 because of the choices I made and stuff like that. The light rays here, if there were to be like any of them coming alive, like when I'm being like in between them, it would actually cause me to die, which is why I can't really stop in the corridor. Alright, so this is like one of the situations where I, as a level designer, I can't really figure out like the best way to handle like the way to do this shit, because the robot down there is kind of powerful, so I have to like dodge him in some way. There is multiple ways of doing it, and I'm not sure about like which one is the best. So I'm just gonna go for like one of them, which would be like this one, I guess. Getting away from it because he can't really see me. He's too dumb to understand I'm actually here, and to be able to kill him he needs to get a bit further away, which he's not gonna. Okay, so how will I handle this shit? Just go for it, make a run. Yeah, and that flamethrower is gonna get me as well, but I'm gonna port away from it fast enough not to like let it kill me anyway. And heading down like this shaft would bring me to... okay. I haven't done very well. I'm trying to speed run through the level, which is not which is not really succeeding, but that's because of the video, because I don't want it like to drag too much. As you can see here, there's like a possibility to destroy the robot, which I actually did right now because time was in my favor. There is always a possibility to like wait out like those kind of situations, but if you're impatient, I mean, like, you can just like, yeah, well, fuck it, and just go for it anyway. Just like that. This is the tricky part. I'm not really good at timing, but that's like the way it's gonna have to be. Right here, it's all about timing. Because if you miss this moving platform, you're gonna end up in the flames. So let's go for it and hope for the best. Yeah, I just got it. Yeah, well, might as well like get like the most of it. I'm not sure like what to do with like all those score points. Possibly you could buy something from them, or possibly just like for your own like prestige or whatever, if there's such thing in those kind of games. I guess it is because of Super Mario and stuff, where people like were having like competitions on how to get like the biggest scores and shit. I'm sorry for like the frame drops. Once again, I'm running lots of like shit in the background. This is like the end of the first level, where you can actually choose between like cutting it right there or like going further. Either of them is gonna like offer you like an alternative ending, which one of them is gonna be instant and the other one is gonna be like a more like get to it build thing, I guess. Anyhow, this is like where the first level is ending. I could give you like a sneak peek on like the second level, but I'm not sure it's gonna like actually look like it once it's done, but this is the way it looks like right now. It's gonna change, obviously. You can kind of tell because of like, first of all, it's like a gray like background, which I prefer to use like for editing, so I can like keep track on the tiles and shit. And actually I like fucked myself up because there's no going further right here. Anyhow, that's like how like the first level is looking right now. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the game. Thank you very much.